Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? Have you simply distracted yourself, your mind, or have you actually healed? So today I wanted to talk about distracting yourself. It can be from a heartache, it can be from, divorce, it can be from a death in the family, betrayal. So these things, they're going to take some time and stuff like that. So when you are on your road to healing and everything like that, not only are you taking time and putting in the work to do it, you're also, I don't like to say like sitting through the pain, but you're also kind of dealing with the pain, like not embracing it as well. I'm trying to find the word that I'm looking for, but you know that you have to feel the pain to get through to the other side is what I'm trying to say. Watch later on, I'll think of the word and I'll be like, dang, that's what I meant to say. But you definitely have to get in the pain, feel the pain, and then that way you can go ahead and push through to the other side, because it's no way of getting through it. And if you're distracting yourself, from your healing process, and you are like dead start, like say you like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna deal with the issues that I have here. I know that, we'll give an example. I'm going through a divorce right now. So with myself, and I'm going through this divorce and everything like that, I'm going to do things and take steps to get me on the road to healing. And that may look like journaling, that may look like therapy. That may look like, exercising, you know what I'm saying? Self-care, doing things for yourself and everything. And it's also ways, like communities that help things such as heartbreak and divorce, and especially death and everything. There are groups that help you along, pretty much just like group therapy and everything like that, so you can begin your healing process. Because one thing for sure, if you're not healed and you're still hurting from whatever happened, as far as, like I said, the betrayal, the heartbreak, or the death, you're going to go around and you're going to hurt other people. As the saying goes, hurt people hurt people. And so this is the reason that, it's best to go ahead and try to heal. You don't want to sit there and take all this time and live in distraction. And distractions, just like I said with healing, too much of excess or of anything can be a distraction. So most distractions are usually something that's going to really hurt. So things like excessive drinking, excessive drug use. I've had a friend and everything like that. They were already, like I said, physically fit and everything like that, but they were going through a heartbreak and they went excessive with it. So not only did they go excessive with the exercise and everything, they weren't eating right. And so they weren't taking care of themselves. Because like some people, when a heartbreak or betrayal or any type of hurt comes, the mind already wants us, it doesn't want pain. So it's going to do anything it can to get you back into a state where you can be normal, because pain to your body and stuff like that, it causes more stress. So sometimes distraction also looks like, like I said, being excessive and things. So, my friend was exercising, like I said, they weren't eating right. So they were exercising way too much. They hurt themselves, injured themselves so bad that they had to sit there and go ahead and like take time off from their normal, 4 or 5 days a week that they were exercising. Now they completely have not been able to exercise. So what did they start doing? Binge eating. So they just went from one extreme to the next. And that's what I was saying about being extreme in it. Because when you're distracting your mind, you go to these different extremes. And one extreme is, a lot of people always say this, especially for women. It's like the best way to get over a man is to get up under a new one. No. Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? So for one thing, you're going to sit there and you're going to bring all the pain you got and bring it to this new relationship. Right now we're talking about women. So we're going to take all the pain we have and we're going to bring it to this new relationship. The not trusting the person, all this kind of stuff, all that baggage you had in that first one because you never did heal. So all the baggage you had in the first relationship, you're going to bring it to this relationship. Yeah, that's not going to work. So sitting there jumping into another relationship and you have not healed, it's definitely not going to work. You know, you just, like I said, you bringing baggage from one to another one. And more than likely, rebound relationships, most likely, they don't work. Because usually a breakup is on both parts. Sometimes it's one-sided, it's on one person's part, you know, but usually everybody's done did something wrong in the relationship. So you need to take the time to sit there and heal. Like I said, start the journaling, start the therapy, you know, do gentle things for yourself, take care of yourself. And if you are going to do something, don't do it to the extreme where you sitting there and you hurt yourself worse, because there's nothing worse than sitting there and you're on the road to recovery. You're healing. And you're feeling good, because healing feels good. Distraction doesn't. So when you're healing and everything like that, and you sit there and you go into a cycle and you start distracting yourself again, maybe jumping into that relationship right quick or whatever, or sitting there, like I said, excessing drinking or whatever it is, what happens is your mind now has to go back through the healing process again. So you got to sit there and start the healing cycle over again. You know, sometimes, not sometimes, but in the 12-step program, when people are recovering and everything like that, they ask them not to sit there and smoke cigarettes or get into another relationship or any other addiction just to replace one addiction. You know, and so that's what you're doing, especially if you were in a codependent relationship. Now, death is a different story as far as healing and everything like that, because it's going to take some time as well. So with death, it's definitely like taking time for that. And you have to grieve the process again, feel the pain and grieve the process and give yourself time. No sitting there going out, overworking yourself. I know, like my mom, when my stepfather died and everything like that, she went right back to work the next day. I mean, she did own her own business and everything, but there were other people to help and everything. But she threw herself into the work so she could distract herself from healing from the pain. And it was so much that was going on. Not only was she going through pain of a death, you know what I'm saying? She was dealing with things that's like, oh goodness, let me try to hold on to my business. I got to sit here and do this stuff as far as getting this together, that together. She never gave herself time. So when you don't give yourself time to heal, you're sitting there, you're making that hole bigger, actually. So definitely take that time to heal and everything, and do not distract yourself from the healing cycle, because there's nothing like a hurt person, because when it comes down to it, you ain't gonna do nothing but spew your poison onto somebody else. And healing is gonna look so good on you. You're gonna get people to sit there and they're gonna be like, Dad, you're glowing and everything. You know why? Because you took some time for yourself. You took some time to heal yourself. And the next time that you sit there, like you, everyday relationships and everything like that, your co-workers, your family members and everything like that, they're going to see a different light about you. Because one thing that when you're in pain, I mean, emotionally, of course, it's going to show on the outside. It's so many people that you see that you be like, Dad, what happened? They fell off. Oh, they got hurt or something like that. So definitely healing is going to feel good. As they say, glowing, you got to glow up. You're going to have the glow up after healing. So that's the difference that I know for sure between healing and distracting yourself. So if you're healing, you're gonna feel good. All right, you guys, I'm hoping that you got something out of this video and everything like that. I do want to send a shout out to my YouTube friend. His name is Lyrik Legend, okay? And I'm gonna try to pin his channel below and everything like that. But this brother is so talented in everything. You know how people, they say they are triple threat and all this kind of stuff? Well, he's got, let's see, quadruple. He's over that. He sings, he dances, he writes skits, he writes poetry, he writes music, he raps. He's very talented. So like I said, I'm going to pin his channel. If not Lyrik Legend, I know for sure that I can put it on my wall, on my post. So I'm going to definitely try to pin his channel before. Go check out his YouTube. Oh man, I forgot to tell y'all, he plays instruments as well. He has this handpan and it's so relaxing and beautiful and everything. The music, I mean, it just takes you away. It brings a peace about you and everything. So check him out, Lyrik Legend. I thank you guys so much. And if anybody else, I don't have like a huge channel or anything like that, but if you want a shout out or something for your channel, just let me know in the comments and stuff like that, and I'll do my best to do it. No, I won't do my best. I'll do it. And I thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. See you next time. Bye.